All right. Welcome anybody on the internet to the first ever official Legacy of Harmony live stream. This is the first of a once monthly live stream we're going to be doing of one big long continuous campaign. The idea behind this is we're not really going to be so much as giving you an exact idea of what to do, but what you can do. Keep in mind this is a beta, so the mechanics you're going to be seeing, basically everything you're going to be seeing is going to be changing not just throughout the lifetime of the stream, but the lifetime of the game itself. So don't get too attached to anything you see other than me, because I am glorious. I am Austin. I am that community lead that you've been reading so much of recently. I'm also the director of Moonbase Operations. Joining me today and the cast for hopefully permanently are our good friends, T-Har, also known as Kestrel. Say hello, Kestrel.
Hello.
All right. Meyer, also known as Sanctity. Say hello.
Hello.
Nitiuk, also known as Professor Brightspark.
Hello. It's Nintiuk, but hello.
It's Nitiuk now. Also,
No,
playing.
never.
Also, we have a little bit of technical issues because everybody has technical issues. With another one of our players, we'll be introducing him shortly. But in addition to him, we have our favorite rules lawyer / IT / nerd guy, Mr. Quinn McGinty. Say hello, Quinn.
Sup, everybody?
Okay.
I make all the pretty maps you see before you and get Roll20 working.
Yeah,
And live streams
basically,
and all that.
he's the nerd that makes my ideas happen. So, without him, none of this would be happening. We all thank him a ton, because otherwise you'd be seeing things that I drew in crayon, and I'd be smashing little figurines together. And nobody wants to watch that. I don't want to watch that. You don't want to watch that. Maybe some sexual deviant wants to watch that, but we don't talk about them. It looks like our other players joined us. I believe, say hello, Ale, if you can.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. That voice you just heard is Ginger Ale, also known as Mogball. Like I said, we're going to be doing a continuous campaign. These are our characters, so let's get right to it. Lore time, everybody. Lore time! So, 178 years ago, there was, where we now stand, nothing but a logging camp owned by the Northern Vistas Logging Company. They wanted you to focus more on the vistas than the logging in their name. Mostly because they strip logged and just completely destroyed any of those vistas they were talking about and hired immigrant workers that didn't have papers. However, these two highly illegal practices ended up being good things for them. Why? They were able to save a lot of money by hiring those immigrant workers, which was a good thing because that strip mining uncovered a hidden lagoon deep within the forest. Now that forest lagoon had special properties they soon discovered, which they used that capital that they had freed up from hiring illegal immigrants to capitalize on. That lagoon, they discovered, if you bathed in it, it would restore your vigor and heal any wounds. One man even claimed that by going in there, he was transformed from a codgety old coot into a young, strapping lad. Most people think he was lying. In fact, he was. But the point still stands. The Northern Vistas Logging Company soon became the Northern Vistas Bottling Company and started selling just crates and crates of this newly bottled lagoon water to the rich idiots in the southern areas, such as the famous city of Harmony. These rich idiots then began leaving the city of Harmony and the other areas for the former camping town of Logden to form their little vacation paradise where they could just bathe in what they believed was immortality-giving water. In all actuality, it was just slightly better than normal spring water that somehow healed you. Over the years, they drank the lagoon dry, forcing them to find alternate sources of income. That source of income turned out to be the gems that were in the lagoon's bed. Turns out the gems are also the source of the lagoon's mystical powers, as the lagoon slowly dissolved the gems, and the sediment therein turned the lagoon into shiny magic mineral water. It's like Evian if it actually worked. So basically, that's the little backstory behind the town, and has grown from that little camping town into a northern metropolis of Longden. In Longden, there are many things: a happening market, a happening night scene, and a happening scene. It's all very happening. Now, you are the four newest adventures of the logged in chapter of the Adventurers Guild. You are so new, in fact, that you don't even merit a meeting from your boss in order to give you your next assignment. You see, in your little mess hall area where you've all congregated to eat food and get drunk and just have a raunching time as an adventurer, a note posted saying, "Stop drinking, stop eating, stop having a raunching good time, because there's been a rash of thefts in the market recently, and we need you to take care of them." There have been in total 11 thefts, and wouldn't you know it, nobody knows what's causing them or who's doing it. All they know is that those special gems that I just mentioned earlier are the victims of the robbery. So you all need to go to the market and determine it. But first, you all need to gear up.
This is
So-
a long note.
Yes, it is. So
It was
That's
written on an entire pack of sticky notes.
it was actually written on the
What
back
the
of. It was actually written on the back of a milk carton. He just has a very tiny handwriting. So, have at it.
Alright.
So, yeah,
See here.
just gear up. You are in this little mess hall. You can sit. You already know the layout, so you know the storage area is just across the hall from you. You know the armory is just down the hall from you, and you know the armory is where you need to go to get all of your gear.
Alright.
Yep.
Perfect. I guess I will open the door and begin to walk down towards the armory.
Suddenly, a level 20 Emerald Dragon.
Actually, level 23.
Oh my.
Oh my.
There's only one good option in this situation.
Oh,
I want to
zoom.
punch it.
Feed sanctity to it and run.
That sounds like a good idea. Just
You know,
feed.
that is a perfect.
Here's a
this is
chew
why.
toy.
This is why he's the ranger.
And Professor Brightspark wakes up from his nap and realizes his friends have left and starts making his way down the hall.
That's probably
Oi,
a good
Grandpa!
thing-
There's loot!
That's probably a good thing for Professor Brightspark to do. You know, napping in the middle of Adventures Hall tends to lead in being sharpied.
Alright.
So-
Have Sharpies even
Uh,
been invented? Do they exist?
Well,
Well,
Sharpies
Well,
do
we can-
exist,
the
but they're not
imagine
they're not normal world. They're not real world Sharpies. They're more of like mystical things that just sort of happen to sear your skin painlessly. So it's weird. We don't like to talk
Yeah.
about it.
We could just use
But,
charcoal, but
why not just
Yeah,
bone this
anyway,
man with a penis on his forehead? That's hilarious.
I
Well, Professor
Why-
Cheaper than a
Brightspark
tattoo.
is a lightning sorcerer, so he's probably got an awfully nasty static charge on him.
Oh, so does the cat, and Mr. Mittens is a riot to have around.
Right.
okay, so I guess we gear up with the shit on our character sheets.
You know, that's one way to put it. Another better way would have been to read off what's on your character sheet so everybody knows. But I
Okay.
guess you could just say that. You fucking
Okay.
idiot.
Well, Professor Brightspark collects his monocle of perception, which increases his perception. He puts back on his copper ring of spell power. Grabs one of the standard little daggers from the dagger things. Picks up a climbing kit, and then collects a couple of collects 2 health potions.
Okay, well, I grab my longsword, I don my family's enchanted armor with accompanying braces, and I pocket 2 potions.
Okay.
And Tihar, ever the scrupulous one, decides to finally put back on his robes after walking around bare-chested the entire time. And he gets his
Causing all the women to swoon.
causing all the women to swoon, and he puts on the enchanted pressure wraps on his hands that he may give the blessing of the fist to all the non-believers.
Maya just
And
puts
then
on
he is
his
ready.
puts on his chain shirt, picks up his sword. That's all he needs in life.
That's all he needs. He's ready to go. I mean,
Yeah.
why not? And go quit.
Oh god, transition, state transition.
Transitioning is leading me astray. I'm going to sing until we're done. Ya da 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 da.
Allow me to sing for you the song of my people.
This is the song of my people. We were tone deaf at birth, so
Oh my
we
God.
do not know how to sing, except for over dramatically.
Charisma 2, everyone. Charisma 2.
That was Charisma 2000, I think you mean. Yeah.
No,
Okay,
no.
so you all see that you have exited the convenient little store area, and you have now entered Los Marquetos, Terror of the Wasteland. And Los Marquetos, Terror of the Wasteland, translates roughly to the market. Terror of the Wasteland. We don't know why that last bit is there. We just know it is. It's not even really a wasteland, to be fair. As you can see, there's tons of gems on display. There's all manner of market people that you could go and question about how they've been robbed. And the town guards come up to you before you do that and let you know we're okay if you have to do a little bit of roughing up, because we know how much of tight-lipped douchebags these market type people can be. So go ahead and rough them up a little. Just don't let it get out of hand, because then we're gonna have to step in. So control yourselves. But other than that, do what you need to do.
But the Order of the Fist.
I believe I will.
The
sheath
Order of
my
the
sword.
Fist is not a religion recognized outside of Utah. So, sorry.
Good thing Utah got me.
Well, I believe the obvious thing is to simply go to the nearest merchant of whatever high-priced goods are considered most valuable in this area, and inquire as to whether he has been robbed. But that would be the most likely person to hold gems.
Okay, so you go to the real estate salesman, and he says, "You do understand what real estate is, right?"
No, I live in a woods.
Okay.
I will go
Real
and
estate- Real estate is what happens when you monetize property, and therefore it's very hard to be robbed
Okay,
as a real
I
estate
will-
agent.
Just notice
I will go
twice,
and
they
visit
can be
another
out there
job.
twice.
Okay, I'm going to go and inquire with the local jeweler as to any missing inventory, and with my whole charisma 3, I'm sure this will go over well.
Go ahead and roll a charisma check for me. So that'll be a D20.
Well, I just rolled gather information.
/R.
Where are you gathering the information from?
Yeah, you want to
Are you gonna-
explain what every-
Are you going to interrogate some
From
grass?
the guards that talked to us earlier.
Okay, what do you say to the
See if
guards?
we're asking. I asked them, "Do you have any ideas where we should probably start first?"
They say, if we had an idea, we would be looking there.
Okay. Okay, I've got an 11 on my roll after modifier.
Okay. So,
And I hate to tell you this, but I've evolved into a ranger somehow.
Shit.
So, technical
Quest
difficulties,
change.
ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore the technical difficulties. But, so, basically the jeweler stares at you and is like, I don't like your cut of your jib. So, you got two options here, fella. You buy my gems, or you get the fuck out of my store.
Listen,
gonna-
friend. I'm just trying to help
You're
you
not
out
my
here. I
friend, you
understand.
draconic little piece of shit.
I'm gonna follow the sound of angry Irish talking and attempt to calm the situation down.
I will join
Oh,
them.
look
I shall
at
lurk in
these
the back.
faggots. Who have you brought here? Brought a bunch of...
I'm gonna make a shit. I'm gonna make a diplomacy check.
Okay, roll d20 plus your charisma.
All right. God, struggling. Give me a second.
The struggle is real. It's okay.
All right, I'm not putting spaces in. That would be why.
Don't worry. Okay.
7. Yes, diplomacy.
Oh, no. Okay, so what do you say? What do you say?
I think we can all agree that there is no need to be so rude.
Well, I think there's no need for you to be so flippantly ugly, as there's a mask salesman just down the street, but you seem to be just fine with your abomination upon our eyes.
Okay.
I haven't seen a bunch of ugly lumps like you since I was popping my sister Mildred's boils off her buttocks. But I guess that's just the way the world works these days. Why? Do the Adventurers Guild just go to the ugly emporium to hire their adventurers? Seems that way.
I snarl at him. Look here, buddy. We are just trying to find any stolen goods. If you've
Roll
lost
charisma
anything,
for me.
fuck. This is gonna go over well.
Tihar continues to lurk in the back.
Roll to confirm.
No!
No, it's on an attack. You don't have to roll to confirm.
Yeah, it's a nat 20 on a charisma check. So he
As the acidic mutant breath dragon.
he just pisses himself, just wetting the entire area, just completely like there's a puddle. Like you can see his boots are now shiny with urine. You guys have to take a step back to avoid the lake of urine. It looks as if he's been holding his bladder for 8 hours. There is so much urine. And it's
No,
just
dog. Stop
What is it with
pissing.
you and urine? Well, I guess I don't need to, Well, I'm sorry there, fella. What were you asking about, Ken?
Stolen goods. There's been a string of thefts in the market, and we are investigating. Have you heard of anything that may help in our investigation?
Oh, well, I was, robbed of my gems from the riverbed of the lake bed, the lagoon bed. Yes, the lagoon bed. Lagoon bed gems. That's what I had, and they were taken. And they're, oh, don't eat me. Please don't eat me.
Can you describe these gems, coloration, the cut?
Well, they were shiny, and they were gemmy, very gemmy. And, oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, please have mercy upon my soul.
I think I may have broken this one.
Oh, Jesus. I have children, you know. Two beautiful little
Spark
children.
chips in and asks, do you have anything here that looks similar to what you you had stolen?
Not really, as it was stolen, so I don't really have any of it left. So,
And
I would be
what were
happy
you
to show
trying
it
to sell us before if you don't have any gems left to sell because they're
Well,
all
I have
stolen?
gems, just not gems like the ones that were taken, smart one.
We don't need the ones. We don't need the magical
your kind isn't
properties.
intelligent, is it? Right,
I snarl at him again.
Oh, no need to get rough there. I'm just saying, if I had gems, like the ones I had, I'd show them to you. But as they were taken, I can't. But what I can
So
tell
you don't have any gems that look similar at all.
If I did, I would show them to you.
Okay,
But
so
as I
that's
don't, I can't.
well.
When was the
Excellent.
last time?
That's really useful. That means we can look at what gems he does have, and we know that if we see any gems that look like the gems he does have, we know they're not looking at the right gems.
Maybe we should take some for comparison.
Please don't rob me.
Didn't-
Please don't rob me. I've
Sugar.
already been robbed once this
Mog.
week.
There's no need to resort.
We're not
to
gonna take any of his gems. They're probably covered in urine by this point. We don't really want them.
Take my gems. I have children to feed. 3
I know,
beautiful
and we're
boys.
trying to help you, but you're not helping us help you. But
I
fine.
am trying to help, but you keep asking the same stupid question over and over again.
Realize
Expecting
you
Do
have
you
to
know
rebuild.
do you know anyone else who has been robbed?
there have been 10 other men robbed. This
you
entire
know- do you know-
market. Everyone who stocks gems has been robbed. The entire. Here, why don't you talk to my nice assistant? Here, Carl, talk to the nice man while I go change.
So-
He waddles
Hopefully
into the back.
be more useful.
He waddles into the back, clearly trying to avoid rubbing his legs together. And his assistant walks up, sees the puddle of urine. It's like, ugh. Like steps over it and like just takes out a ream of paper towels and just sort of like throws it in the direction of the puddle. It's like, how can I help you, gentlemen?
We're investigating the thefts in the market. We're hoping if you have any information that may help us.
Go ahead and roll a d20 plus charisma.
Oh God, here we go again.
Okay,
Yeah.
Like an 8.
so what he says is,
That doesn't have the charisma added into it. It's just a D20.
Yeah.
I know what his is mine. It's like, well, I think I know a couple things, but I'm not sure they'll be of much use. So I'm sure he already told you everything.
Well, tell us anyway. I'm. No, it's always good to just double check facts.
Roll d20 plus charisma.
He was a
Right,
bit busy
okay.
pissing himself.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
one
he
second
does
then.
that whenever dragons try and eat him.
Yeah.
You know.
Dragons with acidic breath of oh God.
There we go.
Okay, look, you guys obviously know what's actually going on. I didn't want to do it, but the black rabbit's and he falls over dead, just his body writhing and curse marks. It looks like there was a silence curse placed upon him, so that if he ever uttered the phrase, the black rabbit's mate, he would die.
I draw my sword and quickly scan the market around us.
You're in a shop. You scan the door.
I thought it was an open air market.
It was, but you entered a shop.
Winter shop.
Yeah, you probably should have mentioned.
I wanted
that,
to,
this
I'm
whole
gonna
area that they're
roll-
seeing is the market.
For knowledge of history to see if the black rabbit meh is a phrase I might recognize.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
And I have a 0 modifier, so it's just a raw roll here.
Okay.
Oh.
You get
Well-
distracted while thinking about the Black Rabbit and start thinking about that one song that when someone like the Black Rabbit, bam ba dam ballet, the Black Rabbit, bam ba dam.
Well,
Love that.
my guy has the same idea, but is a bit more skilled in history. So I'll roll my roll.
You remember from you remember from that one time you decided to, as an elective, take a course on inner city gangs, despite the fact that you're a sorcerer and it would in no way impact you. You remember reading about the Black Rabbit Gang, which was a mysterious and very, very, very violent gang of religious fanatics in the town of Logden. And you also remember that they tended to operate more covertly than this.
Yes,
I
indeed.
look over to
It was a
T-Har.
very good book, actually. I think I knew the author back in the City of Harmony. I think he did a lecture at the university one time. Yes, I think I have a signed copy on my bookshelf. Anyway, we should
I
probably
hang myself to avoid
ask
this
the
lecture.
guards. We should probably ask the guards to see if they know anything about the Black Rabbit activity, considering they're in charge of this area.
Okay, so you guys
We
leave
should
the little
also-
shop, and you go and you talk to the guards. Just go ahead and roll a d20 plus charisma.
Right, okay. I should probably set up a charisma roll at this rate.
Gonna stare at this lovely
Okay,
statue and ponder why
so-
I have
so the
evolved
guards-
into other ways.
The guards both say to you in unison, as if they were a singular being, that is out of your jurisdiction. You don't need to worry.
Fucking red tape.
Okay. Fine. It pertains directly to the case we're working on, but all right, good sirs. If you're going to be that way, where would we go to find out if it was not jurisdiction? Where is your captain?
It's out of your jurisdiction. You needn't worry.
Okay. Right. I have a different issue to talk to your captain about.
It's out of your jurisdiction. You needn't worry.
Right. Okay. Well, let's see.
You could always look around and see if you spot the captain.
Can I roll perception to spot the captain?
Yes, you may.
Can I,
Yay.
whilst everyone is looking around, can I
Oh my
attempt to
god.
find- Well, okay, I guess never mind.
So,
Guys,
what?
guys,
Well,
Ginger's mic just died.
I see that, Quinn. Don't mention it. We can work around it. Just keep trying to work on solutions, Ale. Okay, so what you notice, Cass, is not the guard captain, but instead somebody who you know from that lengthy lecture that Professor Brightspark gave in the jeweler's office that made you all want to kill yourselves. The garb, somebody wearing the garb of the Black Rabbit Gang, and you notice that they are actively robbing a jewelry store to your on the far end over here, just next to a sewer entrance. So you can either choose to pursue it, or you can just choose to watch as it happens.
Well, as a lawful good character, I must step in to try and intervene.
And as a true
Yep.
true paladin of the Order of the Fist, this heretic must learn the error of his ways.
Okay, so
As a lawful neutral character, those guys are breaking the law. I should probably break them.
so everybody has their own specific motivation for pursuing him. Isn't that honky dory? So you all give chase. Go ahead and roll a dexterity, everybody, to see how successful you are at chasing him.
I have no modifier, so just a d20.
Do we need to add our
Wouldn't
speed
stifle
in, or
reflexes
just
come into account there, or
It's
just...
it's all your it's dex. So everybody roll a dex buff.
Okay, so I'll just roll that one then.
15, not bad. Damn it, Tihan. You're faster than me.
Okay, and Sanctity,
Is it
go
the
ahead.
top or the bottom of the market?
That reminds me.
Up at the
Under races, there was those speed bonuses.
Yeah.
Would those go into effect?
Right now, just roll that. Just roll that for now.
Those speed bonuses are for movement in combat.
Yeah. So, well, Kestrel pursued well enough that you were able to catch him before he was able to get into the sewer and arm all the traps. Now, you have him at your power, Kestrel. What do you do?
Well, there's only one thing the Order can do. I'm gonna punch this guy in the gut with a basic attack and wait for the actually diplomatic man to get over here. Because I know
Okay.
where my specialties lie.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack there. So that's
I
1d20
hope
plus
you
strength.
one hit KO him.
I will
Well,
roll. I will roll a basic ebb and flow, which will reduce his speed by 50%, even if he does get away.
Okay.
That is how much damage I do.
Okay. You break his ribs and he starts coughing up blood.
Slow clap.
Puny rabbit.
Okay. Oh God! Please stop. Kill me.
I could do that, but I need some things from you first, sir. Now, Professor, he's bleeding all over himself. It's quite unsightly. Will you please interrogate
Oh
him?
God, mommy! I'm sorry.
Mommy is not going to help you. She's not walking after last night. That's all I'm saying.
Mommy!
I lick my lips as the idea of rabbit stew comes to mind.
Mommy, no!
These
Starts weeping.
Professor Brightspark is oblivious to the insanity coming from his party members around him, and gives the monk a slightly disdainful look for injuring him so badly, sort of thing, and basically says to the guy, right, we need some information out of you before we can get you to a doctor. So you better talk quickly because that looks like a lot of blood leaving you, and I don't know any healing spells.
Mom,
I who punched you in the
I'm
gut
sorry,
does.
I will be a good boy. I'll be a good boy.
Well, if you want to be a good boy,
Okay, sir. I can fix you, but first you have to help me. Okay.
What do you
we need to
want?
actually ask. We need to ask him some questions, guys. So
Well, we can't get any
first of all-
questions out of him if he's crying for his mother.
It would
We
kind of
haven't
help if you
tried
asked a
yet.
question rather than punching him. DM
Yes, we
hint.
need to try asking him a question. So
Hey,
first
Okay, we'll
question
start simple.
is where were you taking the gems?
Roll. Well, I'm not even making charisma. He's terrified. Okay. I was taking it over into that sewer. That's where
Okay.
I
Why?
saw.
And what's in
where
the
we
sewer?
go.
Where in the sewer were you taking them? Be
just
specific
follows.
with directions.
Just follow the rabbit, man. Little rabbit. We got paintings. Scratching. Just follow the rabbit.
hey.
Okay, okay.
GM, I have a question.
Right.
Okay,
Unless
what's your-
you guys have any more any questions for him, I
Yeah,
think we should probably stop
He
him
has
from
a
dying
question for him.
and throw
He has a
him-
question
Yes.
for him. What is his question?
First of all, my question to you, GM, is what size is he? Is he a pony or is he like bigger or what?
Well, first of all,
What's
he's
going
a
on?
human, not a
What's-
pony.
Okay,
Hasbro.
sorry.
Mark that down,
Sorry.
Hasbro. Not a pony, Hasbro. Not at all a pony.
Similar
But-
legally distinct.
Similar but legally distinct, just like Godzilla and Gojira. But Megatron.
What I'm trying to ask is, could I fit into
he's a
his
scrawny
clothes?
guy. He's a scrawny guy.
Okay.
Looks like he just, if he's even done with puberty, just finished it.
Brilliant. Can I fit into his clothes?
You can't. You're actually too big.
I have
too
a
big.
strength of like -2.
And
I
he is a.
probably
You basically just punched out a fucking child. Okay. Why do you think he's crying for his mom?
I'm
That's
sorry,
sick.
I'm sorry, Ranger. I do believe I made him puke up his own intestines. He lost a couple pounds. You doing
Okay,
okay
I
there,
have a-
buddy?
Yeah, and I think the stains on his clothing would be a bit of a giveaway if you're trying to use it as disguise.
Plus a
I don't
year.
know. You
So-
would have thought that a violent
He also pissed
street gang would have
Just-
a lot
just-
of
Anyway,
bloodstains on their
Professor
clothes.
Brightspark isn't going to let you strip a child in the middle of a street. Let me put it that way.
I need an adult. I
I am an adult.
Okay, getting back on topic with the
Recoils from your
interrogation.
fear, As you say it. As you say, I am an adult, he recoils from you and fears like, please don't hurt me!
Well, stop talking unless we need you to.
I'll be a good boy.
Okay. That's what you gotta say.
Is there anything else in the sewer we should keep an eye out for? Traps, other black rabbits?
I disarm the traps. If you walk up to the black rabbits and say, the moon is full and the stew is boiling, they won't attack.
No,
I'm
that's...
going
This is
to
useful.
go and have a look at the traps and see if I can make them so that anyone who tries to arm them next will be, like, impaled by them.
Well,
You can do
you'll
that
have to go into the
after we've
sewers
got
first
into
to
the
do that.
sewers. Yeah. You need to get into the sewers first before you can do that. So first of
I-
all, let's stop this kid from bleeding out, throw him to the guards, and then go into the sewers. I think that's a good plan of action.
Okay, so you-
all right.
Okay, so what do you do?
I guess because I have the medicine skill, I shall roll medicine to fix this boy.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Acupuncture. Punch him back to health.
Go ahead and roll.
I have not yet reached that level of training. Ball.
I can only see 3 characters on the map.
Well,
You don't just heal him. You make him right as rain with a spring in his step. It's like, "Oh, Master's a very nice man. Very nice. And he
Well-
hugs you.
Yes, but hopefully
you're-
the guards won't be. Guards,
God.
we've
We
got a
just
black
gained a
rabbit
wall.
here for you. Now we throw.
Okay, so the guards
pretty
walk
much throw
over.
him to the. We pretty much throw him to the guards and say,
The guards
right,
catch him.
this guy was stealing some stuff.
And the guards ask in unison once again, do you have any evidence?
ask the merchant. He was a witness.
The
Actually,
merchant is not a reliable witness, as the merchant is not a white man.
I wish to take the gem. I wish to take the gems from the kid and hold them up as
Wait.
evidence.
We need to.
How do we
search
know?
him for
How do
gems.
we know that he didn't already own those gems?
Ask the merchant. He's a witness.
The merchant
Ask
is
the
not a
merchant.
reliable witness.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Hold on.
I
No,
was
no,
wait-
hold on.
I will place my
Yeah.
hand
Hold on. Let T-Har do something. What's T-Har doing?
You're saying to me that you don't trust a non-bleached man, and you're not gonna
Yes.
trust that these gems don't belong to this child.
That is correct.
Little child, do these gems belong to you? Holds up fist threateningly.
The child glances at you, then glances at the guards, then glances at you, then glances at the guards, then glances at you, then glances at the guards, and does this several more times. Where it says, "I don't know how those got there."
Oh, little child.
Right.
Tiha, you may wish to avoid
Okay.
injuring the child in front of the guards. They may look badly upon it.
Yes.
That's their
Right.
problem.
Okay, son. You don't know how they got there. Alright. Would you care to explain why you're wearing the uniform of the Black Rabbit Gang?
The guards look at him. Is that the uniform of the Black Rabbit Gang? I got it from a costume store. He got it from a costume store. What do you want him to do?
Right.
It's a costume. What are you? People who hate Halloween?
Yes.
Actually,
It's
that is
offensive.
that is an.
Yes.
that is a-
What
that's a
time
day
of the
Thursday.
year is it? By the by.
It is mid-September.
No, that's
Right.
pretty close to October.
Right. So little bit early for Halloween, eh, son?
It is never early for Halloween. You
Look at
curmudgeon.
the
Yes.
blood on him. Would he have blood on him?
And
He's an innocent
what is
person.
Halloween? I thought it was Nightmare Night.
Hasbro, what are you doing here? No, not at all. Not at all derivative of any of your properties. Hint, fucking hint.
Okay.
Oh, so apparently our mage has evolved into a dolphin. No, that's good thing I'm a student of the water path.
Right.
Well, gods, if we can't prove to you that this man really is as evil and heretical as he is, I think we're gonna go along our way, and we'll be back. Is that good for
That
you?
is out of your jurisdiction. No need for your concern.
Okay. Tihar walks away towards the sewer with the boy still in tow.
You have gained +1 meat shield.
The guards stop you and say, "Where are you going with that child?"
Well,
Well,
that is out of your jurisdiction.
Roll D20 charisma.
Official-
Roll D20 charisma.
Do it!
Roll D20 charisma.
it's official guild business.
What's your bonus?
A -1, so a 13.
Mm.
The guards just stare at you impassively.
Right. So they're not stopping us.
Okay.
Well, I'm going down the sewers.
They stop you.
I'm
They grab you
following.
by the scruff of your neck. It's like, "Where are you going with that child?"
Can I intervene? I have decent charisma, question marks.
Okay, so what do you say?
We are taking him back to his parents.
Okay, roll D20 plus charisma.
Let's see how badly this makes me sound like a pedophile in character.
Oh god!
Oh!
Well,
One of the guards
Great.
cuffs you
We're getting
upside.
into a fight with guards on our first fucking day.
One of the guards cuffs you upside the head and says, "That is out of your jurisdiction. No need for your concern," and grabs the boy.
Okay, before
Right,
the
no.
boy.
Well,
before the
he's
boy
out
gets
of our
taken-
custody. Isn't that what we wanted? Let's just let him go.
No.
Yeah,
Before he gets
guards-
taken completely, I wish to take the gems off of him.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity check.
Dexterity check. Well, it's a good thing I'm good at this.
Yep.
You take the gems off of him, and the guards don't notice what happens. And the boy, who does notice what happens, is just like, "Dang."
At lunch.
So, you all go into the sewers now?
I descended
Yeah.
to the sewer, not before giving the "I'm watching you" look to the kid.
Okay. You know what that means? It's time for the transition song. The
Down
song,
the
I've evolved back into my true form.
the song of transition.
don't go
I
back
think
to the
we've
Black
already
Rabbit song, that was pretty
transitioned,
good.
mate. Ow, my ears.
We're here.
So after going through a maze of tunnels, using the passphrase and the marker that the small terrified child, hitherto known as Little Johnny, gave you, you were able to go unmolested and enter into dun, 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 the rabbit's den.
That's not as threatening as you made it sound.
Dun dun dun, the rabbit's den.
Sounds like a
I'm
dance club. I like
reminded
that.
of a film I saw once.
Yes, but that would be copyrighted.
Legally distinct from all other works.
By the way, you can rotate your character if you grab the little, if you select your character, the little nodule
So,
on the.
You notice
Oh,
that it is
drag
not
one.
very well lit. You notice basically everything that you can see, and you notice that you're pretty sure that this is the general area where the gems have been taken, but you just need to find where it is.
Right. Okay. Well, first thing I do is I cast a light spell.
Okay, go ahead and roll to see how that works out for you.
I happy. I
Okay. It's
So-
1 SP and it's just a light spell.
Okay, go ahead and do that. So, you cast the light spell, and let's see. Let's zoom in on you. Clicking is my favorite thing to do. Not really.
What the hell? Why are there two sets of tokens?
I don't know. But I am redeemed, happy, so I can see in here.
Save.
Like, I can't not see because of darkness. I cannot see because of light.
Well, that's a funny thing because that light spell just blinded you.
I know, it's really annoying. Thanks. Thanks, Mark.
I give
And,
him a stick that we found topside so he can feel his way around.
Why have sunglasses not been invented?
So you cast Conjure Light. It works a little bit, just barely extending your cone of vision, but not by very much. And it also blinds your party member, so he's just about as good as you guys are down here.
I'm gonna go over to our good ranger and I'll help guide him around until his eyes stop searing from his skull. Or better yet, can I cast medicine to try and fix this?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Sanctity, hold still. This might sting a little bit.
Anywhere near my eyes, I'm going to cut you.
Up to a 50-meter area.
Oh, God.
Area. So you
No,
heal his
not up.
eyes. You heal his eyes so well that he actually sees through time to a moment when he was just a little pill bug in a past life, and he has a religious epiphany that he isn't so large.
That was fucking trippy. Did you put drugs in that?
No.
However, his eyes will still take a little bit of time to get back up to snuff, so he can't see in dark like he normally can.
Fair enough.
Alright, so is the party going to advance?
Of course.
I read the spell you cast. There's no need to be tripping because guess what? I modified your light cone to that. Isn't that fun?
I'm going to attempt to use stealth as I advance.
Okay. So let's go ahead and roll stealth to see if anybody detects you.
Wait a second. Just encountering the struggle.
The struggle is real. So
Quiet.
nobody detects you. You are quieter than a church mouse's fart.
Now the question is, was there anybody to detect him?
I don't
You
know,
may
but maybe
never
I should
know.
advance before the rest of you do, so that we will know.
So, go
I
ahead.
see two people ahead. You may wish to hold back. I say this quietly, as to not disturb them. Whilst everyone else rushes around the corner. Guys, you haven't declared stealthiness.
I am waiting right where I am. I shall let the ranger tell me when to strike.
Do I see them notice Professor Brightspark and his fucking giant orb of glowing light? Or are they just chilling there?
I would say you would notice that if Professor Spark says that you know. I would say you probably notice it, but you never know. You could be a very unobservant ranger.
That is also true.
Hey, yeah. Remember, the kid that we grabbed gave us a password. If we run into any trouble, we could always fall back on that.
All right. So, who all is doing what? Are you continuing to advance, Sanctuary?
I'm going to very slowly continue to advance in
Okay.
an attempt to get in a strategically advantageous position.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth again for me. Right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, sorry.
Keep going.
Why is
Keep
there
going
another set of
now.
bolts over
Okay.
there on the other end of the corridor?
Because that's where you were supposed to spawn in. But evidently that didn't work out that way. Okay. So, right there. So, go ahead and roll. Okay,
I
you
just did.
continue being undetected, but you notice these two fellows right here.
Okay. I'm
What are they
looking at you to
wearing?
Make hand signals.
Okay, so
They're probably wearing.
you make hand signals that you saw in a magazine once that an actual special forces operative would be very confused at seeing because you're doing the hand signal for chicken, dog, llama, and llama. So,
Sounds delicious.
Okay, well, I'm gonna continue to advance and attempt to get behind them.
okay. So keep
so
rolling
that
for
when
stealth.
Pardon?
Every time you move, roll for stealth.
Dudes? Okay. Crikey. Watch me fuck this one up.
Yeah, now that he's actually passed him. Okay!
You're continuing to be undetectable. These guys are just chatting away. One of them's talking about how his kid was at the Little League game the other day, and he hit one out of the park. He was so proud of him. He just knows he's going to get into a good mages college with those abilities.
Well, now I feel somewhat emotionally compelled, but however, I'm lawful neutral, so I don't actually care about that. And these guys really look like they're breaking the law, because I can see underneath their names that they're axe thugs, and that must mean that they're wielding axes. And axes are illegal in this jurisdiction.
Are they wearing the garb of the Black Rabbit?
No, they're wearing the garb of the Holy Hand Grenade. You're in the Black Rabbit hangout. What do you think?
I am now
I
going
don't know,
to,
this could just be where all the cool kids hang out.
Well, maybe
I'm now
if
going
you
to
were-
wait and see what the rest of my party does.
Okay, so your party advances. Everybody roll stealth checks.
Okay.
That's plus Dex.
Yeah. Stealth is dex, so.
I have no modifier for that, so... What do you mean? Spaces. Why do you do this? Oh god.
The guy with light.
Roll
The guy with light coming out of his head rolls a better stealth check than you, Ginger.
Dude, they can probably smell me coming.
They don't. They sense your mere presence, and they're like, "What?
It's your bad breath.
fuck are you doing here?"
Do I get any bonuses to initiative for being
you
closer?
get the bonus of being able to intervene and yell the passphrase before combat starts, if you want to.
No, I'd rather just get. I'd rather they were just continually unaware of my presence.
Well, that isn't an option because of how badly Ale did.
Really? Do I not even get to roll stealth as a response to them in fucking up?
I'll let you roll. I'll let you roll to see if they somehow don't notice you when they start looking about for adventurers.
Okay. Nope.
They notice
I
you.
tried.
So are you going to yell that passphrase or?
I'm going to simply charge them. No.
Okay.
Can I shout the passphrase?
You can. Yeah, you can try, but you're gonna roll for charisma.
Oh god.
No. Why are you avoiding combat?
Because I want to get closer so I can punch him in the nuts. It's fine. Hold on.
Sweet.
Okay, what do we? Oh god.
How
this is
far
gonna
away
suck.
is it I need to be to cast Shocking Ray?
What does it say in the spell description?
Doesn't have anything to do with range. It doesn't say anything. It says a short range bolt of electricity.
Short
cast,
range is 10 meters or less. Each square is a meter.
Okay, so you could shoot him at the end of the hall.
Alright, well I'm gonna roll charisma to try and do this. I fail.
So you start shouting the passphrase, but halfway through you do it's almost as if you're hearing yourself talk and you realize that you hate your voice. You're like, you really dare send Jarge.
You got speech
You know what?
jammed.
I'm just gonna punch you.
Okay, rolling initiative.
Everybody roll initiative.
Okay. Roll
Yeah, I rolled an 8 on my initiative.
Alright, roll the. Come here, initiative button.
Alright.
I got a 9.
Oh god.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh wow.
On an initiative. Way to blow that nat 20.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, as a reward for that nat 20, you get to attack twice on your first turn.
Yay! My nat 20 actually did something.
Yeah.
Right,
I don't
so-
like nat 20s that do nothing. They make me sad face.
Yeah. So we got an order? Awesome.
Okay,
Well, we have
so
to Axe Thugs order. Are they in the order yet?
yeah, I rolled
yeah.
for them. Okay. So hold on, let me get everything in order properly. So first up is Sanctity. Then is Kestrel or Professor Brightspark? Let's see.
I rolled a 9.
What did Professor Brightspark roll?
I got an 8. That was
Okay,
the
so
first one. I actually got that set up properly so you can easily see it.
So then it's Sanctity, Kestrel, Professor Brightspark, Mogbald, and the 2 Axe Thugs because they both got.
Right.
Well, actually, no. Only one of them got a 1.
Also, yay, I've got a chi point from punching that guy from before. Sadly, I
Yes.
can't do anything with it, but I have one.
You have one. Okay, so Sanctity, you get to attack twice. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to move towards the guy on the right because Professor Brightspark is on his own facing that one,
Okay.
and I am going to shank him a good one.
Okay. I'm guessing you're gonna shank him with your Falchion.
Yes.
All right. So, what is its damage die? Just go ahead and roll. Just roll.
It is okay, sure.
Yeah.
I
So-
just have a very decent chance of critting with this weapon, but it is 2d8 plus 4.
Okay.
I do
You.
15 damage.
Let me see. You did 15 damage. You kill him. You
Sweet.
kill him.
I guess I'll move over and try and kill the other axe plug as well. Seeing as I have 2 attacks. Do I need to roll for this one? I guess I do.
Yeah.
Good. Sweet. I probably miss.
You hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. I
You
missed
almost kill him. Almost.
I like to think I just do this in one swing. I see shit's going down and I just sweep my giant sword.
He's almost dead. He's like on the ground, clutching his guts as they spill out from him.
Should we try to take him prisoner, or
No, I think we should just finish him off. Whose turn is it next? It's Kess. So.
Let's cast.
I don't think
I-
Kez is the merciful type.
I rush forward into a glorious battle. And just as I am about to unleash my attack, I tell the axe thug, bite the curb.
Oh.
And then I will roll. I guess I will roll an attack. If he does not bite the curb, he's about to die. So I will roll I will roll a chi building one.
Okay.
Okay, so I gotta roll a hit here, don't I?
Yep.
Yerp. Where are you? Okay, D20. Plus. Roll to hit. Oh god. I messed up. I'm sorry.
Okay. I still love you.
I have a
You
unnatural.
hit?
I hit him.
You hit
And then-
and crit. So.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
Okay.
not
That's
correct.
that's just a modified roll.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
That's my bad, I don't
I was
crit.
thinking that you also rolled damage die there. I read Sanctity's hit and then I read your fucking 20 as a crit. I was like, yeah,
No.
you hit.
No, I hit him, and then I shall build a chi point off of his glorious remains.
Okay. You kill him. You kill him quite nicely. He is now the dead.
I will take the time to take a cloth from my robes and wipe the blood off of my sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So
loot this guy. If we can. We allowed to loot?
you can, but he doesn't really have anything of value on him.
he has an axe?
The axe he was wielding wasn't so much as an axe as it was a sharp rock.
Tied to a stick in an axe-like shape.
Yeah.
We can sell it.
They're evolving axe-like constructs. Better kill them all.
Yeah. So, I'm guessing you guys advance?
Yep.
I will resume my
Which-
stealthy
which-
endeavors.
Which direction shall we venture now, brethren?
Look, I scanned the walls for any rabbits.
Go ahead and roll a spot check. That will be
Yeah, perception. Yeah.
perception.
Okay, roll d20 plus. Oh, I'm checking my perception modifier because it's actually a skill I have trained.
Well, I'll have a quick look. Around
+1.
then, see if I can see anything.
Well, I failed. I pissed off R and Jesus today.
You both fail. You're both like looking at the wall really hard, like but all you
Okay,
notice
good.
is that it's a wall.
All right, I'm gonna.
I guess
I'll
I
roll.
will try.
Okay, I admire the well-crafted mortar.
It's not well crafted at all. Somebody doesn't know proper home maintenance.
Yes.
So you
Okay,
get
I'm gonna-
distracted
hold on.
by the shiny torch and just start staring at it as if you were a moth.
I'm going to. I'll roll
That makes a lot
perception.
of sense.
God damn it, perception's supposed to save.
Okay, perception roll incoming. Aww.
You join in at staring at the wall and you start rubbing up against it like, that's a fine portion.
Oh man, oh dude, I got this. I think that kid had some. I'm itchy.
I would like to justify this by saying the walls. What?
The highest roll for those rolls right there was a 5, and the only reason that I got higher than ginger ale is because I've put like tons of points into. I point like 2 ranks into perception and then got.
I'm
a
just gonna go ahead and
perception.
say that
Had
you.
3 for his base.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you all have anchored the gods, and you might want to consider making a sacrifice in penance at some point in your day.
Damn it, Cass. I just think it's bad.
Can I sacrifice the axe thug right now?
He's already dead.
Well, can I at least offer his remains or something?
No.
Can I not just dedicate the killings that I just did retroactively to my god?
Right. No,
No,
I know how to
retroact-
solve this. I know how to solve the situation.
Oh really?
Yeah, I do.
Why are you looking
Basically,
at me like that, Professor?
no. What we need to do is flip a coin.
Okay.
So,
So which way does that tell you to go?
well, I would have said right. 0
Okay.
would have been, well, yeah. Actually, no, that's left because 2 would be right. So
Okay,
left.
so you all
Let's
go
go
to the
left.
left.
Alright, let's go left. I will... I guess I will resume my stealthing.
Casually walking.
Knowing our luck, this is it was not going to
You
matter.
guys spot rats. Let's see how many.
Oh boy, we've spawned some rats.
4
That's possible.
giant sewer rats begin attacking you. It's so lovely. They're furry and they have little pawsies and oh my lord, look at them. They're so pretty. Hold on while I make it so you all can see their glory. Oh, it's so pretty. So
You're gonna need
As
to
the
update the
party's
channel.
ranger, I guess it's up to me to make a handle animal check.
that would probably be a good thing to do.
I guess I'll do that. I will just, like, I'll lay some rations out on the floor in front of us and attempt to appease them. What? Why are you snickering? You got a better plan?
Well,
You say this.
my handle animal check is a pimp slap, so I'll let you handle this one, boy.
Yeah, that
So
was my
the
roll.
rats all stop and just stare at the snacks that you've offered for a minute, and they just swarm them. They don't even seem to notice you.
Do we still have to go by initiative?
No.
We're not in battle
Can
anymore.
I pet one?
Yes, you may.
Is it really? What? Rats are cool. I used to have a pet rat IRL. They're beautiful things.
I think you may be able to get another pet rat here.
If you had rolled a natural 20, yes, but as it is, no.
Okay. Fair enough.
Well, as it stands, I see them as vermin, so I cast an acid pool on them while they're all gathered around the food.
What is wrong with you?
I look at you just abhorred.
I'm doing the city a service.
What
I mean, if you're gonna do that, at least sacrifice them to the gods, Jesus.
What do you think I'm doing?
Okay.
It's a ritual thing, you dumb barbarian cunt.
Okay, so go ahead and do
I
your.
was just trying to walk. I was just trying to walk past them, and then you suddenly started throwing acid in the area I was walking.
I'm gonna get out of this guy's way.
Okay, what's my modifier?
It's you said you cast a spell?
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Okay, I have a wisdom modifier of -1. Ouch. Okay.
You should not have done this. They were passive. They were happy, and now they're angry at you. You're a
I'm gonna
fucking-
literally just let them eat. I'm not even going to help in this
I-
fight, Ginger. Bye.
They're not angry at anybody else. I'm just gonna say that right now. They're only angry at Mog.
Hey, Mug.
Do they all advance at you, sensing your hostility?
I turn to look.
What do you do now, Mog?
Well, I guess I better draw my sword and prepare for melee.
Go ahead and roll for initiative for me.
Austin, you have seen the rat specials, right?
Let me look at them.
Am I? Oh, the rest of this.
Now I have. Now I have. Oh. Oh.
Do the rest of us need to roll for initiative, or is it just?
No, they're just angry at Mog. You can help him. I would suggest it if you don't want your friend to die.
No, he angered the gods. I'm good with that.
Okay, so
I'm lawful neutral. I'm not gonna help him if he pissed off my animal friends that I had pacified.
I'm not even gonna bother with the turn order device in D20. Mog, you go last.
You're defending.
So I'm just gonna say they all go here, and yeah, that'll be their turn for now.
Okay, I guess I'll slash the one directly in front of me with my sword.
Okay, go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
Okay, it'd be a strength modifier for a melee.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, +3.
Hey, Tiha, have you got any popcorn?
You
Actually, I
hit.
do.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay, I damage for
That's a
Ah, thank you.
1d8
Go ahead and roll.
/RD8.
So you do 4 damage to him. Right? Oh, that's not what that did at all. Hold on. There we go. That's much better. Yeah, you do 4 damage to him. It's their turn now, and they get to attack. And let's see. Let's make sure I read that special right. Yes.
Basically, Ginger, prepare your anus.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so first let's see if they hit. So I'll do this as a public roll.
I call bullshit.
So they hit.
Well,
Tihar dazes off into a daydream. And we'll return to the land of the living momentarily.
Okay. So and that gets a +2 to damage. So he does 5 damage to you.
No, Austin. It's a +2 for each adjacent rat. So it's going to end up being a +6.
Oh, okay. So yeah, +6. Thank you, rules lawyer.
Okay,
they're not
So
adjacent.
that's
They're not
9
adjacent
damage.
Okay.
Since they're in a roll, so that's 9 damage. What's your total HP?
I've got 14 HP, but I have a defense of 6.
Okay, so they do a total of 3 damage. So reduce your HP to 11. And now it's Rat the Second's turn. Let's see what Rat the Second does. Rat the Second also hits. Rat the Second does 2 damage after your armor. Rat the Third. Also hits. You have really angered the gods here. You should not have attacked these innocent lads. Does anybody want to help him with this battle?
I will make a handle animal check at the end of this combat round. I wish to see him suffer.
Okay. They do 3 damage after your armor. Let's see if the 4th rat at least misses. No! No, his hands!
Fuck!
Rats, dude. I warned you.
They're fucking rats!
They're
They're
giant.
giant
After
mutated
your
magical
armor.
rats.
How much HP do you have left?
3.
Right.
I'm
This
going
is
to
where
make
I
it-
step in, and
Wait, let's see if the
I-
let's let the ranger do their animal control check.
Austin,
Okay.
don't you know they get max damage after a crit? You don't roll damage.
17?
None of them got a crit.
Yeah, they did. Not 20s.
Oh.
2 of them
Oh,
got
yeah.
crits.
Okay, reduce your HP down to 1.
Down by
It
2.
just-
Yeah, so he's got
Yeah.
1 HP remaining.
Yeah.
The fuck? They're goddamn rats!
They're
And
giant
They're
Really
rats.
giant
pissed off.
mutated rats. What part of giant mutated rats and you're fucking level 1 don't you understand?
Anyway, I got a 17 on my handled bitches check.
Okay, the rats stop attacking him, and they just glare at him. As he's...
I'm going to take this opportunity to gloat. Ginger,
Fucking town needs an exterminator.
Well, clearly you
I
aren't
hope-
it.
I
hope
return
you've learned-
from my daydream.
Welcome back from your daydream. Mogball only has 1 HP left after attacking a swarm of rats that were doing nothing to him. What have we learned?
Valuable lesson about not angering nature.
I
You may wish
suppose.
to step
Should
around,
we help him, guys?
making no sudden.
Well, they've already been placated, so
You might want to
But
heal.
yeah,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
rub this in. My character loves this.
You might want to heal him though, there, TR.
Well, Mog, if you'll come over to me, I'll get those.
I limp over to Tihar.
Okay. I'm going to roll a check to heal him.
Please don't kill him. You heal the majority of his wounds. Go ahead and get plus 6 HP there. You heal a good chunk of his wounds there.
Oh,
good thing we had the high title with us.
Yeah.
Professor
you're back-
Brightspark says the rest of the party.
Yeah. Instead of typing things in chat, guys, just go ahead and say it. Because I'm pretty sure that doesn't translate well into the stream.
Yeah.
So,
I know, I typed into chat just to make sure you knew it was actually from the character rather than from me.
just adopt like a weird accent. Or something.
No.
Or just say,
Okay, I'll do that
Professor
next time.
Brightspark says." Yeah.
Town's got a fucking rat problem.
Yeah, and you're not the
And
one to solve it.
you've got an attack problem. Even the Order of the Fist knows not to attack rats in their natural habitat.
Okay, so does the party advance, or do you stare at the rats that are now just foaming at the mouth with blood?
Let's just move on.
Yes, I'm going to carry on moving on like I was originally trying to do before he was an idiot. Right, well there's a door here. And
Mental
sewers
note.
don't normally have doors.
I
So
will make a device check, I guess, on it.
Is there any black rabbits on the nearby walls?
Go ahead and roll a spot check for that.
you need to do a perception check. Any kind of, is there anything around the environment that requires perception?
Hey guys,
normally,
let's
but-
actually make these perception checks for once.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Okay, you notice that there is a black rabbit on the door.
Wow. I had a terrible roll.
Because it's dark down here, that's why you need to make a perception check.
Let's maintain the veil of lawyers being behind a big closet door that says "open when asking questions." Okay.
I will
So-
examine the door and try and see if there are any traps or anything associated with it.
There are no traps.
Right,
Check
well,
for invisible traps.
you can't check if
Just-
there's... But,
So who wants to boot the door?
I'm gonna
Ooh,
get
I'll
because
do
we haven't... Let's try the handle first, because it may not even...
Figure of
Oh,
speech.
okay, little professor, would be nice. Do you want to knock or should I?
You knock, but knock in the way that you feel most comfortable. Hint, hint.
I knock on the door with an almighty headbutt.
I shout, it's the Jehovah's
What's your
Witness,
strength
we just want to
test?
talk.
What's my strength? My strength is 16.
Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and say you knock the door open. I'm gonna say that's plenty to knock the door open. So, let's see here. Will it let me? Hold on. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties.
Don't worry, guys. In any moment, these doors will crumble to dust.
Quinn, it won't let me delete them.
Go to the dynamic lighting layer.
I'm on the dynamic lighting layer.
Click drag over the green line.
To be fair, the fact that you can actually...
There we go.
Oh damn, that's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool.
Okay.
I can't see the whole thing because...
Scroll over.
No.
We can't see the whole thing because we can't see the whole thing with our eyes.
All right. So.
No, I mean I can't scroll all the way out because the turn order thing's in the way.
Will
Oh
you-
wait, I can move it.
Will you shut your mouth?
Hey, still new to D20.
Okay. So you open the
Oh,
door.
well, rolled anything. Anyway. Right. Well, because of
Roll
our...
for initiative.
Yes, I would have thought
And
so.
that's-
But
Rules
wait,
just
roll
your
the-
password.
hey,
Unless you want to try the passphrase.
I've got this bag of gems and the password. We can do this. Somebody with really good charisma, roll for the password.
Alright, who actually does have the highest charisma bonus? I have +3.
The Rat Baron.
You do.
I only have +3 as well.
Can we pool our efforts?
Hey, You know what? You know what? I'm gonna say yes. You will shout as one voice.
Yeah, but I'm not. My guy's not doing any shouting.
Okay, if you don't want the bonus, then you don't have to.
Alright, fair enough.
Right, Spark wouldn't be trying to shout the password. He'd be more interested in trying to defend himself with spells. and
Okay,
stuff.
well I'm gonna say the password and I guess have the gems in one hand. But I
Yeah,
had the
I'll,
very
I'll hold up the gems to lend credence to it.
good,
go ahead.
good job. Thanks, Kes. That way I
Yeah.
can have one hand on my sword, which is very useful.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that the gems will give a +2 to your roll.
Alright. I'm moderately believable.
You're more than moderately believable. They're like, oh, hey, you the new guys? Just
Yeah.
keep on going down the hall like you were going, and you'll find the place where we dump them.
Alright, thanks. See you guys
Thanks,
in a minute.
thanks, guys. I guess.
By the way, you might want to get that door checked. It was a bit stiff. Bright Spark says.
You got a rat problem down here.
Yeah. Well, the rats are actually our pets. You didn't try and hurt them, did you?
Of course not.
No.
Okay, that's good.
As soon as we're out of sight of the group, I give Mugwall a knowing look.
I silently tuck away the gems in my gem pouches or wherever they are.
Yeah, I guess we'll continue going down on the hallway. Good job, Kestrel. Sorry, Tiha. I don't think we've actually been introduced. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I know.
You guys encounter more rats!
God damn it.
I've learned my lesson.
Mogball retreats in fear.
Yeah, it's okay. You only encounter one rat this time. So, let's have him spawn in.
Yeah, might want to roll the rats before they actually get there.
Yeah, well, how about you just do a little dance there, rules lawyer. Do a little dance and get down tonight. How about that, DM?
Oh, you put it down there, did you? Okay.
Yeah, there you are. So here's the rat. So what do you do to the rat?
I am gonna make a deal with animals check and attempt to like snuggle it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
Okay,
that.
well,
I want you to fail so bad.
If it like tears my jugular out, I led a good life.
And hugs you
holy
back.
guacamole!
And hugs you
I am
back.
good with rats.
And hugs you
Parents
back,
can
and
do
it becomes
rats.
your pet. You now have this rat as a pet.
Awesome.
Have it carry all your shit.
Can I like put it in my knapsack or something, like on my back, so that it can peek out?
You can set it in the hood of your cloak.
That's perfect. Thank you, DM. That's very kind of you.
Its whiskers tickle your forehead.
Oh,
You should call it Tiberius.
I am gonna call it Tiberius. That's a good name. It reminds me of Command and Conquer. I liked
Yeah,
gaming.
I
Well,
suppose
you
it
certainly did command and conquer.
Also, the rat is now controlled by you, so you can move it about.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it on me for now.
Okay.
Scout.
No, no, he is. He must be protected at all times.
Well, if he's a rat, then
And
he's
also-
that's all the rats.
Okay, and
Yeah,
I'm
but
seeing a little
anyway.
alcove here.
Do you want to headbutt this one too?
I want to roll a perception check on it to make sure it's not trapped. before I do
Oh
it.
yeah, should do that too because you know.
Well, I wouldn't think it would be trapped considering the fact
Well, it's-
that...
It's not trapped, and you notice in a big old sign on top it says "Loot Area."
I feel we should
How
get
do
to the store.
Professor, is this legit? It don't seem legit to me.
Well, considering they thought we were clueless newbies, they obviously don't leave this very well secured if any old new person can just walk
Okay,
straight
gonna
in.
headbutt the door.
I'm
Alright.
just going to assume that they have a high turnover rate of new recruits.
Okay, so
Well,
this
if
is,
the guy
this is
that
a
we
well-built
punched
door.
to death in the market is any indication.
This is a well-built door, so go ahead and roll for strength for me.
Oh, for strength. Okie dokie.
You knock the door open just barely.
Right.
A challenge.
Right, one thing I'm going to do first, though, before we pop into the room, is I use perception on the door to check if before he hit it, if it was actually locked.
You notice that it wasn't, and you notice that hanging on the doorknob was a rabbit's mask that somebody left there, clearly opening the magical lock.
That's
Right, okay. Okie dokie. Glad to
Well,
know. Let's walk in.
Can Can I take the rabbit's mask?
Yes, you may. You have a rabbit's
Put
mask.
on the rabbit's mask.
You now look like Frank from a movie that is not going to be mentioned because of copyright.
Well,
I
guess-
through the sewers.
I guess we'll
All the
well,
crushing our heads.
I'll, I'll search the room to see if we can find the pilfered goods from the market.
Okay.
Kestrel, we not
You
legally obliged
notice
to cut out one of your
pilfered
eyes.
goods, but in addition to that, you notice some mysterious-looking canisters.
Does somebody else want to take a close look at these canisters?
I'll do it.
Sure, where are they in the room? I'm guessing they're over here.
They're dispersed throughout the entirety of the room.
Oh, okay. One
Just sort of
second.
barely hidden by the treasure chest.
I will attempt
Well-
to make a disabled device check, I guess, on one of them.
Well, I'm
Okay.
going what they are
Okay,
first.
but let's do sanctities check first.
I'm going to prop
Okay.
the door open.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I get the feeling I'm about to be horribly killed by a canister. as long as Tiberius survives, it's okay though. Oh hey, no, I didn't.
You notice while disabling it that it's clearly marked poison gas, front towards enemy.
Okay, well, I'm glad I disabled it.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and say you go through the room and disable all of them with that roll. So
Yay.
you disable the canisters, and the gems are now up for grabs.
Okay, well, collect the loot.
While
Alright.
they collect the loot, I wish to collect these mysterious devices that we've acquired.
Okay.
One
Poison
never
gas
knows.
I tell you that you're gonna have to rearm those. They're a lot harder to do that than the other way around. Unless you like interrupted me whilst I was disarming them and asked me what I was
Or-
doing. Like,
Or, well, if they're just
Why we have the professor?
if they're just tin cans full of poison gas, we can just pierce them with an arrow or something.
Sure, that's a smart thing to do there, Mr. Exterminator. Wow, do you have a PhD? You're a smart guy. You know that? Real class active intelligence.
yeah, let's just fire metal.
Are you part of
into other
Mensa?
metal that contains potentially flammable gas. There is no way this could go wrong, right, guys?
How many?
Well, of course, I'm
them-
suggesting we throw it at the enemy first.
How many of them are there?
There are 5.
There are 5. I will take them. Hold on to them for now.
You have acquired 5 cans of poison. Use them
I'm-
wisely.
Okay, put in your little notes that when activated, they do 1d4 of damage per turn.
Edit.
So,
Acquired 5 gas canisters. Each does 1d5,
1d4.
1d4.
I will simply note that I do not believe we have enough carrying capacity upon us to take all of this loot.
That's probably correct. What would maybe be a smarter thing, maybe, would just to, take note of where the gems are so you could report it back to somebody whose jurisdiction it was. Jurisdiction. Note the word jurisdiction in that.
Note the fact that the guards have not been remotely helpful.
Also, I'm pretty sure they're on the Black Rabbit's payroll.
I'm
Hey,
pretty sure that
hey.
you guys just have no charisma.
Hey, Kestrel,
Yeah.
you know those cans?
Yes.
How hard do you reckon it would be to like throw them into the room and then, I don't know, get wheelbarrows or something down here for the loot?
I could manage that, I think. Alright,
I don't know, it sounds kind of dangerous.
Well, let's
I
put it
think.
this way. Dungeon Master, is it a magical device or a mundane?
It's I say it's a mundane device.
Okay, so I do not actually have to roll a use magical device. So yes, should be pretty simple. We'll have the professor there for backup. Ooh.
How many people do you remember seeing in that room?
There were.
6 or so?
Ooh, 6.
I remember a crossguard, crossbowman.
Yes, there's a crossbowman, at least one higher ranking man. He had a lovely rabbit's mask, much like my own.
Your own that you stole.
No words. No words.
Okay. I say we simply leave the gems here. We contact the guards and we attempt to get back up, and we storm the place and potentially gas quite a few people. Because
Yes.
what are
We
these
could
large
do
containers
that. We could do that, but there's also a lot of stuff here stolen which isn't to do with the gems stolen in the market, which don't necessarily need to be reported.
Are you
What's your
suggesting
alignment
we-
again, Brightspark? What's your alignment again?
he's
The
probably like
professor- The professor has a point.
Yeah, but what's your alignment there? I thought
Harmonic good is what it was
go
written
ahead,
down
and, go ahead
there.
and drop that down to just good for me.
as a lawful neutral character, I'm going to simply look at you questioningly.
Yeah,
As a true neutral,
I
am
highly-
going to appraise him.
yeah, just drop that to neutral good for me.
Yeah. Are you seriously suggesting that we should line our pockets with stolen goods before we're going to the guards to report stolen goods?
No, I'm not suggesting that.
Also, go ahead and put a bullshit meter on you. Can I get a bullshit meter in here? Rules lawyer, what's the bullshit meter's effect?
Plus 2d6 bullshit.
Oh yeah, okay, so put 2 plus your bullshit rating there. Put that on your little character sheet.
Hey guys, we're killing thieves. Let's become thieves. Then we can just kill ourselves and collect the bounty. I mean, we're geniuses, aren't we?
That sounds like some mogball logic there.
So DM, what are these 4 large casks sitting over in the far left side?
They are casks of gems.
Oh,
There's
liquid
just,
gem that I can drink?
That sounds delicious. As part dragon, I'm all for this.
it's cask of the original lagoon water from back before the lagoon was dried up. These casks are normally the pride and joy of noblemen families, and I'm sure if you were to return it to them, they would be very grateful.
To me, they just look like chests from above.
Yeah.
They're casks.
Considering,
They're
casks.
well,
They're
considering
casks
they-
now. They're casks now.
Okay,
Too late.
they have like a lock on the front and
If I
stuff.
recall correctly from the lore, they had slight healing properties. Can I find an empty bottle and fill a glass?
Bottles, but casks.
You
tend
have
to
a healing
this-
potion on you, you know. You started with one.
Or I
Okay.
could just continue trying to fix you.
These are all options that don't involve stealing a rich man's water.
Is he gonna notice one bottle smithing?
Have you
This
seen how
walker-
stuck up they are?
This water has been unavailable for 50 years.
It's like super whiskey.
Heck, the casks probably probably haven't even been tapped yet. These casks, so you wouldn't have any easy way of getting the liquid out of them without tampering with them anyway.
Yeah. Kestrel.
Yeah.
Fine enough.
Sorry, Tiha. I have another idea. Why do we not simply leave the jewels here, talk to the people, find out where they are next intending to rob, and then alert the guards to where they are intending to rob?
We could, but would they tell us that?
There's only one way to find out.
You have acquired a rabbit's mask. They may be more willing to trust you.
This is true.
If worst comes to the worst, we can simply throw gas at them and run.
This.
I
is
haven't
also-
hit anything with lightning yet.
Also, yes, like you could ignite the gas.
Let's
That would be safe.
see if the lightning is necessary. Remember, you're level 1, so combat might not be the best idea.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Well, let us try our luck, Ranger.
Let's
Well,
do
considering
that.
one of us managed to kill 2 of the guys in like one turn.
And
earlier
considering
on.
one of you almost died from a pack of rats.
It was-
We're not
that
going
was
to talk
because they're-
about that.
That's because they're
No,
all
I'm gonna talk
aggro
about
on
that
one
until the end of
person
time. I'm
and they
sorry,
weren't
Bob.
taking any damage. So
I'm just going to ninja run my way along.
To be fair, that's likely because I did make a vaguely powerful character.
Okay, so you all run back, and the guards are like, "Oh, did you drop it off? Back for the nightly game of Scrabble?"
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. Eric's out getting the tiles, so we'll start in about 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
by the way,
I
where are we
guess-
going tomorrow, guys?
Yes,
I don't know. Are you guys assigned with us?
Yes.
I assume so. They didn't put us any new groups, and I think the other group is busy. Has the day off tomorrow, if I remember correctly. I can't remember though. Can you remember?
Go ahead and roll a charisma check for me, everybody.
roll a bullshit check.
Roll a bullshit check.
Does he get +2 for the points in his Vita?
Yes. Yes, he does.
Oh look!
Damn, son.
Okay, so they buy your bullshit. They eat your bullshit as if it was Gunderson's bullshit. Grade A bullshit. And they're like, "Oh man, fucking hell, dude! I keep telling Rob that he needs to start giving you newbies your assignments in like written form, so you know what to do." But yeah, we're gonna be hitting up that Irish guy's place again. I hear he's getting a shipment in tonight of like freshly mined gems. That is, of course, if his assistant didn't talk and die.
Yeah. Well, that's brilliant.
I love how quiet it just got there.
That sounds like a lovely that sounds like quite the most
Oh.
adventure.
Wow, that sounds interesting, guys. I think we should try and find that guy with the Scrabble pieces.
Yeah,
Surely
he's
it
been a
takes
while.
this
Can you go
long
find him? He was supposed
Yeah.
to pick up the Scrabble pieces in town, along with some gems that he was planning on pickpocketing from a guy. Real nice
Yeah,
kid. Real nice kid.
Ah.
He loves
okay.
his mom, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I think we ran into him in town. Those gems actually, well, he passed them to us because he was busy with some other stuff, so he
Yeah,
told
he
us.
said he had another
Oh,
air-
so those are the gems you're dropping off. That's good. Just see if you can find him. He probably got waylaid, you know. His mom's got cancer, so she needs a lot of love and care.
Okie dokie, we'll go and find him.
How does this world know about cancer but not about Sharpies? Jesus Christ.
I freeze at the line of rats. Horrible memories.
The rats stare at you, and their tails wag in unison.
I give them the widest berth I can.
I will check this axe guard's body for Scrabble tiles.
There are no Scrabble tiles on him.
I will check the other one.
There is not, but there is a picture of his son in his Little League uniform.
Oh yeah.
Can we hide the bodies? I think we should hide the bodies.
I think the rats will take care of it.
Oh yeah, can I feed? I'll feed Tiberius some human flesh so that he gets a taste for it.
Go ahead
I
and
am-
mark.
I
Go
am
ahead and mark on your character sheet. I'll do this after session. Tiberius now has a +2 on crit against humans.
Sweet.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad that.
So you all leave the
I'm-
sewers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say we better not take a right and run into our mirror universe selves.
Oh,
Yeah, you're mirroring your
I've put back
No,
on
the
my
fix isn't
my
good.
sanctity disguise.
Good point.
Tiberius is hiding in your hood because, you know, topside rats can be stomped.
Yeah, I'll keep him safe.
Okay, so what do you guys do now that you're back in the market?
I need a drink.
I think we should all
Well-
get our story straight. Talk to the guards.
We should either we need to find those Scrabble pieces so that we can keep up our cover. But secondly,
Okay.
Perhaps we need to go and warn our very confrontational Irish friend.
Oh
Also,
no.
by the way, if it's not obvious, I've taken this mask off in public now.
I figured.
Yeah.
Are you going to
Yeah.
talk to the guards while you do that? Is somebody going to go talk to the guards, or are you just going to go talk to the Irishman?
I think
I should be the one to.
maybe.
Okay, so
Well,
you
I
go-
would have thought the guards would be already at the Irishman's place because considering somebody just recently died there a few moments ago while he wasn't even paying attention, so he probably came back out after looking at the.
Have you noticed something about the guards and the general lack of caring?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it may
It's
be
just-
worthwhile to
Huh?
Go ahead. Don't worry about it.
I was just going to say that the guy then comes back from the back room after making himself proper again. We've already left, but his, far as you know, perfectly normal assistant is dead on the ground behind
Covered
the
in
counter.
curse marks.
As you
Covered in curse
pass,
marks.
okay, as you pass the jeweler's store, you see on a stretcher being carried by two burly, gnomish-looking dudes with like red crosses on their chests. The rigor mortis assistant,
Whistle innocently.
and he's saying to one of the guards, "I just don't know what happened. He's such a nice boy."
Oh my god, he's lost his Irishness.
Yes, well, it's something that comes and goes.
There it is.
Seeing as the guards do not care, and it is likely that the Adventurers Guild would not pay us extra for this, it may be erstwhile to attempt to sell our services as protection to the Irishman now that his assistant is dead. After
Well,
all, we know that
lads,
his store is going
it's
to be
good to
hit.
see you back. Did you guys happen to find me gems?
We managed to find a lead, and we have reason to believe that the Black Rabbit is targeting your store again tonight or tomorrow.
Blimey! Those little cracky cunts. Well, we'll talk later when these nice gentlemen from the town guard have left us. But as it is now, let's just how about you fill them in upon your findings?
Okay.
Right. Well, I'm going to see if I can round two with the guards have any better luck getting through their stony, annoying facade.
Should I?
So
Would you like me to assist you as well, Minty, so that we can join our forces?
yeah, sure.
attempt to convince
I'm gonna
you.
roll
Okay.
charisma. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Okay, what does the ranger roll?
Let's see. Let's see if I'm as good as people as I am as with rats. No, I'm only good with
Why
rats.
not? So you shout at unison what you have learned, and they just say, "That is out of your jurisdiction. Thank you for your
Okay,
information."
I am convinced that these guards are Black Rabbit automatons.
That is out of your jurisdiction. Thank you for your information. Then they
Irish?
don riot masks and head towards the sewer. Dozens of guards appearing virtually out of nowhere and falling in perfect step, goose-step behind them. As you watch, you see one of them pull out an enchanted greatsword, which has scrawled upon it "Blood Letter." And you know in your heart of hearts that there will not be a black rabbit left once they are done.
All I can think of is that bloodletter is now going to be a word in their Scrabble dictionary.
You could just imagine that they're down in the sewers. They're down in the sewers right now. They found the spare Scrabble set underneath somewhere, and they're starting to do the Scrabble game. And just as the guys that know are about to burst in, they say, "Hey, Bloodletter, that's 15 points. Awesome."
That's not a word.
Oh, let me look it up in the thesaurus. And then, they have an
just
argument
these
over
riot
that.
cops kick in the door and start cleaving everybody in two. There's not a rat left alive.
They start screaming at the top.
No, the greatest tragedy.
They start screaming at the top of their lungs to
Seriously,
stop
now.
resisting.
Stop resisting! Stop resisting! I'm not resisting! Stop resisting! I'm not! Stabbing him in the eyeballs as he yells this. Stop resisting!
Something tells me we're not going to get credited for this.
So the Irishman comes out and is like, well, thank you, laddie. Don't you know, I never expected those nice black rabbit chaps to be the ones to double-cross me. I paid them to protect me and also rob my competition.
No,
Huh.
they didn't.
So,
I'm
I'll
not sure how
give you-
illegal that is. Is that illegal?
Well, considering they were planning on robbing you tomorrow, I'm pretty sure that contract didn't hold up.
yeah, I would say so. So, as payment for keeping your mouth shut, as you can see, the gods are a little overzealous with their justice here. I will give you each a shiny gem worth about 200 gold pieces.
Don't we already have a sack of those?
No,
I'm pretty
we
sure you
don't.
left those down there. You
Yeah, we left them
faggot.
down there.
Fuck.
Yeah, we don't have any of those.
Yeah, we left them down there to proceed our cover so that we didn't have to fight like 20 people and die horribly over a game of crap.
Actually, here's the thing, guys. We didn't leave them. I still have them. We used them as a cover, but we
said
never had to
that
hand
we
them.
left them.
Yeah,
but-
we've left them, quote unquote.
Oh,
Yeah,
did we?
and I'm gonna go and
He
say,
admitted that he's been in illegal
I'm gonna go ahead and say
shenanigans.
that if you don't, I'm gonna go ahead and say if you don't mention it to the Irishman, he won't think anything of it. So-
Okay. I would like to try and barter with him to get a far less valuable gem to munch on because I have the munchies.
Go ahead and roll charisma.
Actually, wouldn't,
Alright.
wouldn't that come? Oh wait, no, there isn't a haggle. I thought there was a haggle for some reason.
Nope!
Maybe if you weren't such a great fat ass, you wouldn't have the munchies. Or maybe you're just a stoned waste of space, like I knew from the second I saw you. Get out of my sight, you ingrate!
I will-
Fine,
I will-
I'm done trying to converse with this. I don't know, asshole.
You
But
could
we
just
do
sell
get the,
the more
uh,
valuable gem and buy
we
it
do-
and buy edible gems.
Yeah, we do get the gems, right?
Yes, but after his attitude, I'm not really sure I want to do business with him.
So you all get a gem worth 200. Kestrel, you can either choose to keep the gems for yourself or disperse them. What do you do?
At the present moment, because we are still in front of the man, I will keep them to myself. I will disperse them later.
Okay,
At a
so
secure
before
location.
next session, everybody, add 200 for the gem he paid you, and then everybody add an additional 400 gold pieces for the gems that are about to be dispersed.
Yay! What
And
do we
that's
put
first
on that?
session, everybody. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Legacy of Harmony Players. Legacy of Harmony Players is a non-profit organization funded by viewers like you and our sponsors. And we would just like to leave you with this message. Hug a rat.
Don't try to dissolve him in acid. It won't end well.